Gremlins has several violent, disgusting deaths. Even parents in the 80s thought Gremlins was way too violent for a PG rating. In fact, it was Spielberg's Gremlins and Indiana Jones and Temple of Doom that prompted the Motion Picture Association of America (MPAA) to create the PG-13 rating in 1984. Yes, Gizmo is super cute, but the creatures he spawns are completely grotesque. They also die in violent ways. One gets turned into a gremlin protein shake in a blender, while another is blown up in a microwave. It's easy to see how Gremlins could easily scare the crap out of a child. Half the lines from the Goonies are swears and Chuck alludes to his mom's sex life. What millennial kid didn't love the Goonies? While the movie was targeted at children, there is definitely some grown-up content. Movie ratings back in the 80s were relaxed, and perhaps 80s children weren't so sensitive and sheltered as kids raised in this generation are. Some 21st century parents were so offended by the innuendos and bad language in the Goonies, they were compelled to write scathing reviews of the classic film. At one point, Chuck drops a small replica of Michelangelo's David, and his penis breaks off. Mikey responds, "That's my mom's favorite piece." The motley crew of kids also have a vocabulary rivaled only by the filthiest of sailors. More the Goonies interesting details from the Goonies that make us want to rewatch 156 of 480, the greatest movies for guys 18 of 314, the funniest 80s movies. Grease has countless references to birth control and sex. Kids grew up watching Grease, dressing up as its characters for Halloween, and blasting the soundtrack over and over until their parents wanted to toss their stereos out the window. While many consider it a kid-friendly movie, it's got a ton of very adult topics. For one, most of these high school students were in their late 20s and early 30s. The movie deals with topics like teenage pregnancy, unwanted sexual advances, and flogging logs. And perhaps the most problematic aspect of the film is it teaches girls they should completely change their personas and looks to fit in with their boyfriend's expectations. More Grease, the best songs in Grease, ranked by singability 386 of 553. The greatest epic movies ever made, 14 of 206 musical movies with the best songs. The Shrek franchise sprinkles drug and sex references throughout. Shrek in all its installments is a great source of entertainment for the entire family. Watching this as an adult, you'll quickly pick up on lots of grown-up content. In Shrek 2, for instance, Puss in Boots gets arrested for catnip and claims it's not mine. There's also a reference to the O.J. Simpson high-speed chase, when human Shrek rides donkey transformed into a white Bronco. In the first installment, there's a few references to Lord Farquaad's a diminutive size. More Shrek franchise 24 small but poignant details fans noticed about the Shrek movies 17 of 103. The very best movie franchises 41 of 75 the best romance movies. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory features a scene that feels like a nightmare acid trip. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory is essentially about a reclusive child murdering sociopath who employs a tiny race of enslaved factory workers. Still, there is candy and a river of chocolate involved, so naturally, it appeals to children. One of the most scarring scenes of the original film is the now infamous boat ride through the tunnel. Willy Wonka Gene Wilder takes the children and their guardians on a ride through a dark tunnel which ends up like an acid trip gone awry. The walls of the tunnel are plastered with horrifying images like decaying animals covered in maggots and severed chicken heads. Also, let's not forget all those accidents that happened to those bad kiddos. Once they disappear, they are never seen again in the film. More Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory Willy Wonka fan theories that are pure imagination. 233 of 553. The greatest epic movies ever made. 133 of 925. The all-time greatest comedy films. Hocus Pocus wouldn't have happened without a virgin to light the candle. Hangings, witches being burned alive, virgins lighting stuff on fire, zombies, excessive cleavage, roadkill. Hocus Pocus has a lot of adult themes. However, there are a couple throwaway lines that are really gross. There is one scene where the Sanderson sisters are getting on a bus and tell the sleazy bus driver that they desire children, to which he responds, "It might take me a couple of tries, but I don't think that'd be a problem." Yuck. More Hocus Pocus all the ways. Hocus Pocus is the best Halloween movie ever made. 88 of 1540. The most rewatchable movies. 54 of 97 best Disney live-action movies. Misses. Doubtfire has a slew of phallic innuendos. Misses. Doubtfire has a slew of phallic innuendos. Who Framed Roger Rabbit features a creepy baby who hits on women, alcoholism, and a hyper-sexualized Jessica Rabbit. The Brady Bunch movies make intrafamilial relationship jokes, and Alice accidentally drugs everyone. The mask includes condom balloon animals. The mask includes condom balloon animals. How the Grinch Stole Christmas features a brief glimpse into a Who's swinger tea party. How the Grinch Stole Christmas features a brief glimpse into a Who's swinger tea party. Ray has a sexual encounter with a ghost, and Peter brought predator drugs on a date in Ghostbusters. Ray has a sexual encounter with a ghost, and Peter brought predator drugs on a date in Ghostbusters.
Hey guys, thank you so much for the support and likes and comments down below, and also thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to see you in the next video. Then take care, bye.